Good morning everyone. Welcome back to the next session of online class. Today's memory verse is The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. Psalm 23:1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. Okay, now let's go into our lesson, that is Science Term 2 Unit 3 Plants. In the last class I gave you this one as an assignment, right? See the parts of the plant. You have to unscramble these words and arrange it according to the correct part. So the answer for that is first one. See the first one. This is flower. So flower. 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 The next one is leaf. Leaf. Okay. Now the next one is seed. 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 The next one is fruit. 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 The next one is stem. Stem. Last one is root. 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 So these are the spellings for those, and I have unscrambled them words. Okay, just copy down. And then we have discussed about root. What are the two types of roots? Taproot and fibrous root. And taproot, it will have a main root and then small roots will be growing from the main root. But in fibrous root we will find only thin roots distributed everywhere. And what are the functions of root? It fixes the plant firmly in the soil and it absorbs water and minerals for the plant from the soil, and it will also store food in the plants like carrot, radish and beetroot, right? Next thing, difference between taproot and fibrous root we have seen already, and then I have given this one as assignment. So the answers will be, see that roots absorb water and minerals from the soil, and here true or false, the roots grow into the soil, so roots will grow into the soil. True. Fibrous roots has a main root. Fibrous root has a main root. No, false. Root absorbs water from soil. True. Potato stores food in its root. No, potato stores food in its stem. So it is not root. False. Grass has fibrous root. Yes, grass is fibrous. True. Okay, copy this one. And we have discussed about stem also in the last class. Stem, it grows above the soil, right? And what are the functions? It supports the whole plant. It transports food from leaf and water from root to various parts of the plant. So the leaf, will see the functions of leaf in the today's class. Okay, so what the stem will do, it will collect food from leaf, and from root it will collect water and minerals and distribute to the whole plant. Okay, now some stems store excess food, like potato and onion, they store excess food. Okay, next, in today's class we are going to learn about leaf. We all see a leaf for every tree, right? But we don't know what are the parts of it. So even leaf will have many parts. We'll see now. Okay, leaves originate from the surface of the stem. From the surface of the stem the leaves will originate. It is flat, thin and green, right? Thin and green. Leaves of different plants have different shapes, right? Different shapes will be there, different colors will be there, different sizes will be there. Not all the leaves are same, right? Mango tree leaf will be different from the neem tree leaf, right? The same way rose plant will be different from hibiscus, right? The leaves will be different, even the sizes will be differing, and the shapes also will be differing, and colors also. Some will be very thick green, some will be very light, right? So the colors also varies from one plant to another. Some leaves have even a specific smell. Is that true? Yes. Tulsi, if you take tulsi, it will have one type of smell. Mint will have another type of smell. So different leaves will have different sort of smells, right? Next, now we'll see what are the functions of leaf. So this leaf, see here, the upper part is called apex. Okay, this part is called lamina. The middle one, white line is going, no, this is called midrib. Okay, and the down one, this one only will get attached to the stem. This is called petiole. Apex, lamina, midrib, petiole. Okay, so these are the 4 parts of a leaf. Now this leaf, what it will do, it will prepare food for the plant. You know, the plant gets food only from the leaf. Okay, so for each and every plant, it gets food from its leaf. Okay, so we'll see how it prepares food. This leaf, what it will do, it will absorb sunlight and chlorophyll. Okay, so with the help of water, carbon dioxide, and in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll is nothing but this is the pigment present in leaf. That is the reason why leaves are green. That is a pigment. Okay, so chlorophyll is a green color pigment. It is seen only in the leaves. Green color pigment. Okay, chlorophyll. So it will absorb with the help of water which it is getting from the soil, and carbon dioxide which it is getting from the air, and sunlight and chlorophyll. It will prepare food in the process called photosynthesis. Okay, photosynthesis. Photo means light, synthesis means preparing. Okay, so preparing food from light. Okay, that is the reason why leaf is called food factory of the plant. Leaves are called food factory of the plant. Okay, because it prepares food in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Okay, so the food is prepared by leaf in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. That process is called photosynthesis. Okay, that is the reason leaf is called food factory of the plant. Okay, food factory of the plant. Now one more function it is, we'll see in the leaf. What is that? The loss of water in the form of water vapor happens through the tiny pores in the leaves. Okay, this is called transpiration. See, if we play a lot, what will happen? We'll sweat a lot, right? We'll get sweat from our skin. The same way, even the leaves also will have a loss of water. So the sweat which we are getting is the loss of water. Inside water is coming outside from the skin. The same way, even leaves also will get water outside. Okay, outside this lamina will see water vapor coming outside. Okay, that process is called transpiration. TRANS, trans, PIPRATION, ration. Transpiration. Okay, transpiration. So this transpiration process will give cooling effect to the plant. If we run a lot, we'll sweat, right? Why we have to sweat? Because the energy is going, so more heat is going. So to cool the body, the water is coming outside so that it will cool the body. The same way, this water also will come out from the leaf and it gives cooling effect to the plant. Okay, so here the main functions, very important functions of leaf is photosynthesis, first one, and the second one is transpiration. These are the 2 main functions of the leaf. Okay, now some leaves, some plants leaves are edible and rich in nutrients like greens, like we are eating kirai, right? That kirai, greens, cabbage, these all are leaves and these are edible, which we can eat, and which are rich in nutrients also, where they are very good in nutrients, vitamins. Okay, so functions of leaves, two functions we'll see: photosynthesis, preparing food; transpiration, loss of water in the form of water vapor. Okay, so two main functions, very important functions. Even in the higher classes also you have to read this. Okay, next, see here one small activity: collect the leaves of coriander, mint, eucalyptus, tamarind, amla, neem and tulsi. Okay, these all leaves, whatever you get from this. Okay, you just collect. Now what you do, you close your eyes, okay, with a handkerchief, and with touching them you have to tell which leaf is that. Okay, after that you have to close your eyes, smelling them you have to tell which leaf is that. So which method is easier? Touching the leaf is easier to identify which leaf is that, or smelling the leaf is easier to identify which leaf is that? See, when you have coriander, mint, eucalyptus, neem, tulsi leaf with you, all the leaves are there on the table in front of you, and you are closing your eyes with your handkerchief, and if you touch one leaf, can you tell what is the leaf? And if you smell one leaf, can you tell what is the leaf? So which one will be easier to identify immediately? Which one will be easier to identify? So you just do this activity and tell me. Okay, children. So the next part of the plant is flowers. So flowers, they are very beautiful parts of the plant. Very nice, no, to see different colors of flowers, right? They will be in different shapes, sizes, colors, even the fragrance, that is the smell of the flower, it is very nice, right? So a flower, you know, from a bud it will develop. From a bud, like a small bud will be there, from there a flower will come. You all know that, right? Now the soft and brightly colored part, this part is called petal. Okay, this 5 petals, this colored red color is there, no, this is called petals. Okay, now this part, this green color, this is called sepal. Sepal, sepal, petal, petal, sepal. Okay, now this part, see here, yellow color many are there, no, this is called, many are there, no, so this top one, this is called stamen. Okay, the middle one, big one will be there, this is called pistil. So this is stamen and the middle one is called pistil. So 4 parts we'll see, like in leaf how we saw, the same way in flower also we'll see the 4 parts. First one, petal, sepal, the middle one is pistil, and this is called stamen. Okay, stamen, pistil, petal, sepal. Okay, now what are the functions of flower? It develops into fruits. Fruits will be developed from flowers only. If you see guava fruit, it first a white color flower will be formed. From that only fruit will come, right? Yes, and then it helps plant to reproduce. Okay, with this only many plants will be coming, only because of flowers only. Inside flowers, this pistil and the stamen will help many plants to come. Okay, reproduce means many plants to come. Okay, so these are the functions of flowers. Okay, we have seen 4 parts in leaf and 4 parts in flowers, and main functions, 2 main functions in leaf, that is photosynthesis and transpiration, and in flower it develops fruit and helps the plants to reproduce. Two functions in flowers. Okay, understood, children? We'll go to the assignment session. The assignment is, see the fill in the blanks here. Dash grows towards the sunlight. You have to tell what part of a plant grows towards the sunlight. Leaf originate from the dash. Green part of the plant that makes food is called dash. Dash gives support to the whole plant. Water from soil is absorbed by the dash of the plant. All the simple questions, if you listen to my classes carefully, you can answer it without searching in the book itself. Okay? Now this one, collect the leaves of different kinds of plants. If you can, you just do this. Arrange the leaves from small to big. Group the leaves based on its color. So you can collect different parts of the different kinds of plants, and you can arrange the leaves from small to big and group the leaves based on its color. So by this end, I'll give one more project, okay, based on leaves only. Okay, I hope you all understood. We'll go little slower for this third lesson because it is very important lesson. That is why I'm going little slow. Okay, children, I hope you all understood. Send me the assignment through WhatsApp. Okay, thank you.